Hi ladies! So as I told you last night, sorry for my squeaky chair, I'm gonna do a quick makeup tutorial on what I use, and today I'm gonna take it as a light day on my makeup because we are gonna be going to the Columbia Zoo, and I want to make sure that my face isn't gonna feel real heavy throughout the day. So first off, I'm gonna start off by cleaning my face with one of the micellar wipes that I showed you yesterday, or one of the micellar wipes that I kind of put together. Anyway, so I'm just going to kind of quickly go over my face, get everything that, like I said last night, while you sleep, your pores, they open up, they get rid of all the stuff that's in there. So it is very important to clean your face first thing in the morning, especially before you put on any kind of makeup. So I'm just going to go over my face real lightly. And I do my neck as well. Okay. Kind of let that dry a little bit. And I'm going to start out with our face primer. And I have all kinds of brushes that I use. So I'm going to use, I just put a little bit here, put like a line here. I do a line down my nose, on either cheek, and then a little bit down here, right there. Okay, and then I use my brush. Kind of work it all over my face. Alright, and it is completely covered in the base primer now. And I'm actually packing to go to the mountains at the same time, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in my bag. That way I don't forget it. And this one. And next thing I'm going to use is I'm going to do my foundation. Like I said yesterday, I kind of use my foundation as a spot coverage. I know I could get the concealer that we have, and it does work very great, but I had this, and I don't have the concealer right now, so I'm just going to use this. And I just put a few dots here, and a very few dots here. Oh, if I can get it. Come on. There it goes. And then I'm put one dot up here, and then down here. Kind of cover that. But just light little dots here, and here up there where my scar is. Because I do have a scar from where I had previously had an acne breakout. Okay, and that is all I will need for that. Okay, and I'm going to take another brush. I'm just going to blend it in. I do go over my nose with some of the stuff from my eyes, because I don't need that much on my eyes. I did not cover all that I wanted there, so I'm going to put just a little dab more. So I'm going to put it directly on the brush. Blend that up there. Okay, and that is all I'm going to do for that. And now I'm going to take my, this is the mineral powder. Sorry, I had a brain fart. This is our mineral powder that we carry from Mary Kay, and I kind of tap it to where I get some in the lid, and then I take my Mary Kay foundation brush, swirl it around, kind of tap it on the edge to get some of the excess off, and then I just go over my face with that. Now with this, I will go down on my neck with it, just to kind of make sure that it is covering every area. And this chair is about to drive me nuts. All the squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to my eyes. And with my eyes, I don't actually directly apply my eyeliner to my eyes. I use a brush. And we do have a eyeliner brush through Mary Kay. I already had this one on hand, so I just kind of go into the tip with it. And then I tend to pull my eyelid just a little bit whenever I'm layering it on. And I just go right on the lash line. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye real quick, and then I'm going to do the lower lids. Because I do the lower lids, but I do only just like to right here on my lower lids. I don't go all the way over. And it looks a little weird right now, I know, but whenever I put my eyeshadow on, it will kind of correct whatever looks really funky. Actually, I'm going to correct this right here. Okay. I hear my toddler. I'm trying to stay quiet. Okay. Now my eyeliner is done. I am going to go over with my eyeshadows. Now, I use multiple brushes with my eyeshadows, but today I'm only going to do 3 colors. I'm going to use the Moonstone. I'm going to use, I believe it is, I'm not going to use Stormy today. Which one was that? I'm going to use Granite and the Frozen Iris. So I'm going to start with my Moonstone. And I usually put this just right up here, just to kind of define my brows a little bit. Just a light layer up underneath my eyebrows. Okay. My next one I'm going to do is my Granite, and I take my Granite just on the inside of my eyelids. And I'm also going to line my lower lid with my Granite as well. Actually, today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to actually line my upper lid with the Granite too, because I like the way that it kind of gives it a little bit of a glow. And I do have one of our small little palettes, and it's really nice because these actually just, they magnetize in. So it's really nice to have that and not have to worry about my eyelash or my eyeshadows like busting around, because I honestly I didn't buy one for the first few eyelashes that or not eyeshadows, I'm sorry, eyeshadows. I didn't buy one for the first few eyeshadows, and if you can see there, that's my Moonstone. Yeah, it busted all the crud. Now it doesn't it doesn't help that I'm extremely clumsy. As you can tell, I'm getting embarrassed by it. But I'm extremely clumsy, and I have a bad habit of dropping everything. So that's what happened to the Moonstone. It kind of got dropped. Bless it. But now I'm going to put my frozen iris. I love this color. I think it's so pretty. And I'm just going to go right from the center, just outward. Just a light layer on there. Now, if I was going to be doing the Stormy, I would be using my angle brush, and I start actually where I left off right here, and I crease it out first, and then I come back and kind of blend it in, and I use another brush to kind of blend it all together, which I'm actually going to use one of my other blending brushes today because I didn't put the Stormy on. And I'm just going to kind of blend it just a little bit lightly. Make sure it goes up. Alright. And everything but the Miracle Worker here. And I do use a small brush that I had prior to getting MaryKay. And I just kind of swirl it on the inside here and get just a little bit. And then I go right here on the outer corners and just put a light layer on either side. And I did flip my brush over, so it's not. And if this is completely safe, I wear contacts, so if you can, I don't know if you can really see them, but I do wear contacts, so I use it even though I wear the contacts, and it doesn't smudge on my contacts, and it doesn't mess with my eyes at all. It's completely safe. Okay, and I'm going to use my blush now. And what I do with my blush is I tend to smile real big so you can see the apples of my cheeks here. And I'll go from the apple of my cheek and kind of swirl it and go up here and smooth it down just a little. Now, say I was going to use a highlighter or a contour kit, what I would do is I would go right here with my contour, right along here, and on either side of the bridge of my nose, and then of course right through here. And what that does is it kind of, I don't really know what it does up here other than kind of blend in to make it look more one note. But it does define your cheekbones here. It makes them stand out. And like, if anybody's like me, you have a little bit of a double chin here. Putting the contour down here, it actually helps you hide that. And on the bridge of your nose, it does make your nose look smaller. So sometimes I do contour, sometimes I don't. I'm just not going to contour today because I'm trying to hurry. My husband's going to be mad at me if I don't hurry up. Okay, so next, I just did one thing that I shouldn't have done. I bit my lip. So my next item that I'm going to use is I'm going to use our finishing spray. And I'm going to just kind of mist it all over my face. And this just kind of helps set it in. So one really great thing about the finishing spray is after I've got it applied, say I want to use my phone, put it up to my face, and you know, you take your phone from your face, you got all that nasty makeup or any, like, it's just like, what in the world? So this actually helps you to keep your makeup on your face and not on your phone. Then, since I have done the finishing spray, I do go after that with my mascara. And it's just one thing that I do. You don't have to, but I do it. Now, I did find out recently that pumping your mascara dries it out. I didn't know that. So it is recommended to swirl. And this completely coats your mascara wand. And then I go from the base up, kind of wiggle to go in between, get all the lashes coated nicely. And I use our waterproof, so the Love Lash waterproof. I absolutely do love this stuff, and it does help my eyelashes to stand out a lot more, and I don't have to worry if I cry, it's not gonna run. Now, one great thing about this stuff, as I put in one of the posts, is that you smudge it, it only adheres to your lashes. So, well, come on now. Of course it's not wanting to go on there. I've smudged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to do my lips. Actually, I need to leave that open just in case. Just in case I need something else out of there. So today I'm not going to do an ombre today. I am just going to do a light. And I'm going to use our light nude. And this one is my absolute favorite. This is the Sima Matte. And this is our Bashful You. And oh no. I'm guessing my toddler got a hold of this. Kind of sad about that now. But it's okay. It's okay. He's only 3. And they're only little ones. So that is the color. It is very pretty. It is very light. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm sorry, I've got a gnat going crazy in here, and I don't know where it came from. I'm just going to line my lips. Okay, that is done. And then I'm going to go back over with my semi-matte Bashful You. I think that's what it's called. Yes, Bashful You. Kind of get all that excess from the inside out. Okay, now this right here, it should be dry by now. It's a little wet still, but it's not bad. I'll probably get it off anyway. It is a little bit drier than I expected. Or, not drier, but wetter than I expected. I'll let it dry for a few more minutes. And then I'm gonna go get a Q-tip. Pause this real quick and get a Q-tip, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and I've got my handy dandy Q-tip, and I'm just gonna kind of go over it. Come on. Of course, it's gonna make me out to be a liar here. Oh, it's coming off there. And this is I'm only struggling with it because I did not let it dry fully. But it is coming off, and I will not have to redo any of my makeup. Because the only thing that came off, and I've got a red mark from where I rubbed really hard. The only thing that actually did come off was the mascara. Nothing else came off my face. So that is another proof that the finishing spray does keep it all on your face. This chair's about to drive me nuts. I think next time before I do something like this, I'm going to oil this thing up. Anyway, I'm going to finish off everything with my perfume, the Forever Diamonds. Love this stuff. And it has very light. And I only do 2 spritz. That's all I gotta do, and it'll last me most of the day. Alright, thank you ladies so much for joining me, and I hope you have a very blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you on here tonight. Alright, bye.